Hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of WIP IT Sundays. Whipping that is Mr. Custom Cannon.
Evening.
How are you doing this evening?
Well, doing all right. So right before the stream started, I got a delivery.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I got my, I ordered myself a 3D scanner.
Sweet.
So that was expensive, but you know.
Darth in the house. Party on, Darth.
Figure I would
Bowcat Studios.
give that a whirl.
That's been bugging me for a while. When I started on this lore 3.0, I use green stuff to sculpt part of the neck and fill in some of the wrinkles in the back, creases in the back, and under the arms. And green stuff's got its purposes, but for stuff like that, it kind of sucks. You start sanding and the edges lift up.
Yeah.
And it stays soft. And I very easily just peeled it right off. I was like, I'm going to put my Aves Fixit on there like I did on the other side. It's rock hard. It's better for like you want the sand smooth transitions. Ragnarok says, hey. And it got to me. It got to my OCD too much where I had the stripes starting up on the hips. And so when you rotate the legs, they got alignment. I was like, I can't do that. It bugs me too bad. So peeled it off this side, and I'm just going to put the stripes down below the leg, all three. OCD strikes again.
Yeah,
all this.
Sometimes you just gotta, make it look good.
And it works too. Like my friend Kevin Sharp, the Comic Book Pro, did the picture gun versus Guntia. I got him doing a turnaround for lore.
Yeah.
So basically have a character sheet for the going forward. That's the reference by.
Like a model, I know what you're talking about.
Yep.
The orthographic view with the three different
front, side, back.
Yeah.
And with the unmasked and masked head. Before we get into sculpting, I'll put some silver on one of these axe heads. Got it painted up black. I'm gonna do some dry brushing silver.
Oh, look at that! How did it print for you? Did it print all right?
It did really good, but some of them the spike would not print right, and some of them they would. I don't know what's going on. They all were turned like this, like on a print bed. Sometimes the spike would print out really good. Sometimes it wouldn't. I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird.
So I'll just sand it back to a sharp point. This is one of the ones that didn't do as well.
Yeah.
But once I send it to a sharp point, you never know. And I got a few different sizes, trying around different axe head sizes.
Yeah.
And this will probably be the handle size to go with. And this was there's Mr. Commandant. I don't know why I said Dan. I called you Dan. You're now Dan.
I work with a Russian.
Yeah.
And he either doesn't know my name is Don or can't pronounce it. He calls me Dan every single time I talk to him.
But I used to live in a triplex before I bought my house, and my neighbor, nice guy, could not get my name right no matter what. He kept calling me Jerry. It's like, it's not my name. I'd text him and spell out my name. It's like Jared, and he'd still call me Jerry.
Jerry, it's When that happens, you gotta wonder sometimes whether these people are doing it on purpose or what.
Yeah, willful, right?
Well, I'm not going to say it. He was a smart person in the world, but he was nice.
So probably wasn't doing it on purpose.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I guess that's not a sticker.
I printed out a few more handles, try different sizes. I found they can print the handles horizontal since there's no blade.
Mm-hmm.
It saves a lot of time.
Yeah, it would. You're gonna end up with a lumpy handle, but
Yeah, sometimes it does, sometimes it don't.
weird.
What's
that? What's that beardy beard guy?
That is a Zeus head. Mr. Hulk Smash wanted it printed out. He found a Zeus head at the keychain, and it works out for customers what to make.
Shit, I thought you was talking about me. I was like, hopefully not me. I still don't have everything all set up just yet.
You want it scaled for a. You'll have to do a lot of dremeling on it, but I think that scale works pretty good. You want it for a He-Man body.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Because it's got the beard. It's meant for a keychain. It's got a little loop on here, which I don't know how that would hold up on being resin, being a keychain, but
Depends on what kind you use, I imagine.
I use the tough here, and
Yeah, it'll probably hold up fine.
He takes a Dremel and cuts out the beard sculpt at both sides where it's meant to be a keychain, so he'll have to Dremel that out to match the torso he's going to go with.
Why are you so tired, Don?
4 o'clock every morning for the last 3 mornings.
No, that's not a time that anybody should see willingly.
Hi guys, what will be the custom of the Emma in the miniature? That is going to be for a original character of mine, and I'm going to be working on some of the sculpting on this tonight on the suit details. And these are how do you pronounce this? Screen name Norman Art Barney Ross heads from Expendables. That one seemed to print it low. Yeah, that did. It cut off like part of the head. That's weird. It didn't raise it off the build plate when it did the solder screws. When I imported it in, they're too big. They're meant to be like for a 7-inch scale figure. My buddy that's doing the artwork for me, he ordered where somebody had, I don't think he got permission. He's selling Dorman Art's heads on eBay.
Oh shit!
And when you import the heads in from his file, they're oversized. And the guy's not scaled them at all, and he just imports them in, then prints them and sells them. And sitting there arguing with him like he's listening for like classified figures. It's like, dude, it's like bigger than a He-Man head.
We got any deals we should be paying attention to?
There's a lot of good deals I'm not paying attention to because I need to quit spending so much.
Yeah.
That'll save yourself into the poorhouse, right?
Yeah. I was Whew, TF Source. They got some awesome freaking deals on Masterpiece, third-party Masterpiece figures. Dude, you're trying to put me in the poorhouse. I mean, like $200 figures are selling for $35. I was like,
You know, these guys are pretty cool.
Sector in the house.
What's up, E?
And whew.
Man, I did buy quite a few things.
I bought a 3D scanner and it was expensive, so I'm not buying anything else for a while. But as soon as I figure out how to make it work, I think it'll be nice to have.
I think you're absolutely right.
Let's see. All right.
I can aggravate you more.
Hmm?
What?
What?
I didn't say nothing.
I didn't hear you.
I was kidding. I said, but I can aggravate you some more.
Oh, man. Writing in this book is tiny. I gotta go get my old man glasses. I'll be right back. Let me make my old man noises while I get up. I'll be right back.
The old man noises are involuntary and they sound like popping and cracking. Oh.
You need to go back in the wash.
Oh boy. Well, my wife leaves. She's going out of town. She's going out of country.
Oh, yeah?
And this week, she leaves, I think, Friday. So, party at my house.
A little far. I'm a little old, a little too far to go.
Man, so I like buy alcohol for like a certain drink that I want to try or whatever, or something catches my fancy. But I really don't drink very often. And I opened my liquor cabinet yesterday, and that thing is stocked full of a lot of pristine liquors. So if I was to throw a party, I can make a lot of people happy. Oh, we actually just got home. I had to take my wife. She had to drop her car off at a maintenance place. Nothing wrong with it. It just needs some maintenance. I think she just did it so she could drive my car.
It's all a test.
Giant conspiracy.
Now we're talking. I found my old man glasses. I can read this tiny print in this book.
What about the glass of coffee? Did you bring me some coffee?
No, but I did start a pot.
I'm actually drinking hot tea.
Oh, well. You just have
Teetotaler, huh?
It's Earl Grey, too. Not to channel too much nerdom.
Earl Grey hot.
Mm-hmm. Although I don't think he adds sugar to his.
Nope. I don't think he does.
Well, I'm just a poor farm boy from Mississippi, so There's sugar in mine.
Did find these Cult 3D, these Filmation human heads. They look pretty good. Yeah, that was four of them on the file. 2 smiling heads, a neutral face, and a yelling, "I have the power!" Okay.
So I briefly leafed through that Iron Man issue. There's not I'm not to it yet, so I couldn't read it, and I didn't want to get too spoilery, so I didn't really go very far. But I think I'm gonna have to wait for a couple of issues. There's not really. It's just him getting ready. It looks like.
I love how you did the axe blade coming out of the teeth.
Mm-hmm.
That looks good.
Thanks.
I wonder if I could use these legs for a Ghost Rider. I bet they're not even remotely the same size.
Oh, they're huge.
Yeah, these things are huge.
Huge.
Do they have a smaller version?
The Netflix one, but it's a little more complex. Changed them out. That's what I'm using.
The Netflixy ones?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what are we Black Fridaying? I thought we weren't going to buy anything. Is that your 3D scanner?
Mm-hmm.
Man, this silver is
Not a sponsor.
nice.
Would have been nice, but
Hey, we will gladly be a sponsor if you want to reach out to us.
We have more than enough opportunity to showcase product.
all right,
Man, pick up this the shine on the silver.
You mean you're not gonna chrome it?
This brushes on almost like a chrome.
what are you brushing on?
This is Mr. Hobby, Mr. Metal Color, Chrome Silver.
Mr. Hobby is like becoming like the top of the game.
Mm-hmm. I bought this because I saw it at the tutorial they posted where you can actually, this polishes out like the graphite powder. Once you clear it, you can polish it and it becomes chrome.
Do you think it's got that powder in it?
I don't know, but man, this is some of the nicest silver I've ever seen brush on. It looks like metal. Most times silver paint looks like silver paint.
Yeah, we just put some little glitter in there and
Yeah, this looks like painting it metal. I put a gloss black over base on it, and I start painting the silver over top of it, and it looks like it's steel.
it does.
Or you can watch the Inception.
Alpha Proto says he's recovered from Thanksgiving. Taking me a while. I spent too much time with family eating turkey.
How many different? Can we see him painting that thing? 1, 2, 3.
Inception.
I can't make out the fourth one.
Okay. That put me on full screen. Probably can make out the fourth one.
Well, if you do full screen, we won't be able to see his screen.
Well, that's true too. That's a good point.
Undefeatable logic.
Don't mess with my eat is easy.
All right,
Also,
download in progress.
just to lightly chit chat about my idea. So we're gonna do a bodysuit, and then have the armor pieces go over the top of it, right? I watched the video. I watched this guy. He made a Spartan, one of the Halo guys,
Mm-hmm.
and he had printed out the little armor pieces for the armors are called Mjolnirs, or I believe, or something like that. Anyway, he 3D printed the little armor pieces, and then he super glued them to elastic. And then he used the elastic to slide the armor into, where it goes in the spot. And I think that would work for what I'm wanting to do.
Mm-hmm.
However, he bathed that poor thing in super glue. I'm gonna have to find a better way.
This is the way.
Oh, my knee. Still haven't decided what body I'm going to use. But one of them.
There we go. Installing the software.
I'm guessing you use a laptop, huh?
Yeah, I use a laptop.
He is giveaway ready. Why would you make a cloth costume and then not make a cloth sweatshirt?
Different theories. That's now everybody's doing. So just found out that Bucky Cap hands scale well on Vulcan bodies. They make for the fingers figure look proportional. Yeah, the open hands for Vulcan are way too big. The fists are fine, but the open hands are terrible.
Perhaps the black on black is too hard to see.
For scale wise, but Sculpt is fine. They actually look good on like Hercules sized body. The hands are so big.
Hercules. Hey, you know what? I think you sent me one of those.
Yep.
Let me look at your box. Also, the weekend's up.
Yep. I gotta go to work tomorrow.
You make any progress?
What?
on that thing you're doing for me?
Oh,
For you?
Oh, no. I talk a good game. I didn't get around doing it. Oh, well.
I mean, it's fine. I still got to finish your coat and. Oh. And this here cape. Oh. Hey, shouldn't you be taking a shower or bath or something?
Who, me?
I need to get my stuff.
Capital S. What were you doing? Were you using the bathroom?
Skeletor.
Oh, did the wire break? Oh no. Damn. Ugh. Oh, it didn't get a. Why didn't I put another seam on that? Why didn't I sew that in place? Idiot.
Alpha Proto was asking, where can I buy Commandant's capes?
Wait, what? My what?
Capes.
Oh. Nowhere.
He just makes that one-off stuff for hobby and friends.
Yeah. I just make stuff. I don't have a store or anything like that.
Oh.
That's frustrating. Why didn't I put that other? I'm so much better at this now. Yeah, sorry. I mean, if you're a friend of the channel, you can always give me a whisper, send me a message.
Alpha Proto's here all the time.
We can probably work something out if you need something.
Mr. Proto's here all the time. He's a regular.
I'm not really. I have a cape that I'm working on for Robo, and that's about it. I don't really have anything on the table right now. The guy with the Incredible Hulk, he's want that purple bodysuit. He actually put that in the mail today, so I'll have to do that. But I can do that in an hour. Those are easy. I think I have a Luke Cage Netflixy.
You sent it. You gave it to me.
No, I think I. Oh wait, it's the Sandman. I ripped his bottom half off and put him on a sand thing that I got from the Select.
Yep, those are the same legs.
Yeah, Alpha Proto, hit me up on anywhere that you know I am. The Discord, the Instagram, Facebook.
And
Let's talk.
I am surprised I haven't made you a mod yet, Alpha Proto. You are now. You're here all the time, so you're a mod now.
Oh, come on. You know, never enough desk room when you need it.
I understand.
I gotta go get a table. I'll be right back.
Okay. wash on the Skeletor purple parts. Using the Tester's black wash, which is, like I've said many times, it's a brownish gray. It's not technically black, but they call it black wash. Gives you more like natural shading. Power up. Just washed in on these boots. And I can touch up the lower legs. Getting close to assembly time on the Skeletor. All the fabrication's done, just finishing up the paint work. Turns this much deeper purple from you do this wash. You get the little bright, vibrant purple, and you'll see what I do. I got some. I've already done the wash earlier, and it's dried. Completely changes tones.
Just enough room for that. So now my headphones are tangled in my USB cords for my. Oh boy. You know.
Last thing to put the wash on is the harness.
There we go. Now we're cooking with gas.
Like refried beans, or
you sell propane accessories?
No, like diesel.
I don't know if you want to cook with diesel.
Well,
yeah, it's a little oily. I'm not sure you want to cook with gas.
When I'm cooking, you're not going to want to eat anyway. So.
I don't know. I stated earlier, I'm just a poor farm boy from Mississippi. We tend to eat what's available.
Are you just a poor boy from a poor family? Spare your life from this monstrosity?
Easy come, easy go.
No.
Now I want some rope or licorice.
You want some who and the what now? Licorice?
Rope licorice.
Yeah.
Wayne's World, they had a rope licorice dispenser in their car.
I hate that stuff.
I didn't say I was going to enjoy it. I just said I wanted to.
I'm not going to like it. I'm just going to eat it.
That's right. Sometimes you got to do that.
Well,
You got to save other people from making that mistake. Why is the cord for this so stinking short?
They want you to scan tiny things.
No, it's just like, it's for the turntable.
The turntables have turned?
All right. Ooh. Oh. All right. Well, I don't need 2 turntables.
2 turntables and a microphone. What?
What?
What? Yeah.
Where it's at.
Okay, that's all nice and everything. How do I get it to stop moving? Oh, there we go. Okay. Controls are on the opposite side from where the power has to be plugged in. There we go.
Jeff Victoria said he made battered chicken for Thanksgiving, and it turned out great.
You had to batter the thing before you ate him?
Are we talking like police involvement, or was it just like some light battering?
You add some salt to that. We did a pork.
Salt
Me and my cousin, we did a pork roast.
My wife made chicken.
All right, let's see. Ooh.
Salt and batter. I think the only thing I got left to fabricate, I'm going to drill holes in the knees. I'll get rid when I put it together, and so I can put styrene rods in, so we can drill a hole into the knee pads. He basically made KFC chicken, but it's not exactly KFC taste. Yeah, they hold tight to that them secret herbs and spices.
All 7 of them.
Okay. Now we get to do acrobatics for this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was easy.
A little too easy.
It ain't easy being cheesy. Oh, this purple looks so good with the wash, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's been too bright of a purple to pretty much perfect.
I don't know. Should we just go for it and try to start a new project?
Sure.
New project.
We only start new projects on Tuesdays, right?
Alright. That looks good. Here's the kilt piece. I did it earlier. It's all dry. It goes from a bright, vibrant purple to this nice deep. It turns it into like a more.
Okay, we have.
You're just putting a wash on there. It almost looks like it's putting a little bit of dark, like a. You got purpley reds and you got bluish red. I mean, bluish purples and reddish purples. It almost went from a bluish purple to a reddish purple just by doing a wash.
I have hot tea. And a glow in the dark snail.
Nice.
That I am thrilled to have and am happy every time I see it.
Well, we have a problem here, and that is that it has decided to move itself off of my display. So that I can't grab it and move it anymore.
Here we go.
suppose that should get up on
Crud,
camera.
Where'd the sword go? I'll have to find it later, but
It's always darkest before the dawn.
put a wash on that.
What are we watching?
Havoc staff.
Where's my hole at? There you go. Oh yeah, for the Marvel Legends Skeletor.
Skeletor, yes. Yep.
A bunch of boobs.
You royal boob. I don't like feeling good.
Okay.
Harker.
Timmy.
I keep pulling it off of camera. It's important. That's the reason. Ugh.
Troy was asking, would Mr. Color matte spray make Mr. Color gloss black paint matte? Yes.
Anything over the top, right?
Yep.
Gloss over the top, it's gloss. Matte over the
It
top.
will dole out anything that you.
Yeah, I was really happy that gloss took the tacky out of that other paint.
That's good.
Very handy.
It's stuff's been great paint for me over the years. That tester, well, not testers. Use the dip color over top of it.
Yep.
It's hard to make dip color run too. You got to try. Not saying you can't, but it's you got.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yep. If you hold it in one spot and just keep on spraying, it will run. Bobcat Studios says he's trying to remove the top torso off the Spider-Man. Having trouble with it. Renew your valves, Spider-Man. Is that the one you're working on? I don't think you can just heat and pop that one off. I think it's a where it's got that upside down apron piece. I think it's a cracking torso, that thing. Unfortunately.
Or fortunately.
Skeletor. That goes there.
Oopsies.
Nope, before I do that, I'm just going to stick it here for now. I got to clear the torso, then put the waist piece on before I do the final assembly. But that is looking really good. We'll put the pin in just to...
So did you see that
The what?
Combot Optimus Prime?
What?
The Combot Optimus Prime?
Maybe. I don't know.
It's Optimus Prime, and it's kind of like the yellow Park one. You know, you like put it together, but you take it back apart and put it back together into the truck.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's like it like transforms, but it doesn't.
Okay.
Because it's not transforming; it's just you're taking it apart and putting it back together.
That's parts forming. You'll see.
That's like pull pieces off of it, right?
Yep.
Well, this you like completely take it completely apart.
Take it apart, rebuild it as any other
Kind
mode.
of look like Legos.
Yeah.
But not Legos.
Come and see, and you'll be in a world of OSHA violations. Actually, let's see if I got some different pegs, different colors. Look at some blue pegs. My pig's actually pretty good too.
Did you see the drop yesterday? The Ghost of
Figure of
Christmas Past?
the figure obscura thing, yeah. She's got a massive diaper on underneath that. They showed on Facebook like without the soft goods.
Yeah, they wanted to show customizers what she looked like underneath.
And that's a big old diaper.
It's a big old diaper.
Hey,
It looks like a wet diaper. It looks like a wet diaper too.
no. It's cold out there.
It was 18 yesterday
Those
morning.
are Victorian underoos. I don't know how bad this is making me cut out.
Not at all. How bad are you?
My coffee's
moaning?
done. I'll be right back for coffee. Ooh, I'm
Come.
on steering here.
Come.
I wonder what kind of coffee pot he has. I bet it's just a regular old drippy drip one.
Make coffee. Get some coffee. Use it.
Man, why does he gotta be such a jerk?
Who?
Boy. Stop touching that. Am I seeing that? Would you wipe your hand across that? You see that?
All right.
It never goes away.
I switched out. This is the Rock Python body. But I'm not using Rock Python biceps. I hate the biceps on the Grim Reaper. You can actually use the Spider-Man UK style biceps and the I think I'm using the whole arm. The Spider-Man UK arms, they are compatible with the shoulders, and they're a much better looking sculpt. I hate the arms on the Grim Reaper.
I don't think he had all his stuff. He just took off running to his room.
Oh.
Oh, I guess I need to do a little trimming before I get started.
Trimming.
Yeah, I want to buy all those figure obscura stuff, but it turns out that really I'm only interested in the Halloween ones. When the Krampus was shown, you know, I think that was like the very first figure obscura. I was like, oh, that's cool, but I wound up and passed on it, and then they did the retailer appreciation way, whatever, and they put out a red one.
I'm gonna have to do some.
Just a giant comma in my sentence. But they put out the red one. So it's easy to obtain if I wanted to obtain it, but I don't know. I just didn't like the feet or something about it.
Yeah.
And that was the only one I was inclined to buy Christmas-wise, but I got both Halloween ones, or all 3 Halloween ones. Which Jacob Marley do you think looks better?
I like the original one. I think that the other one has kind of they're really bright, garish colors. I prefer my Ghost to be a little bit more subdued.
Ethereal.
Yeah, not so rave party.
I like my Ghost like I like my Management. A little transparent.
Yeah.
Let's see what they still got up and running.
Getting the dust off the skeleton head.
Oh, they still got the Bob Marley, the Jacob Marley, the Father Christmas. I tried to go by my toy store, Uncle, and he was closed. I just had to turn around and go home. I hurt my feelings. You know they have that 20-sided die for sale for $5.
Even the more markers.
They gave us one when we went to Legion's Con. And if you made retailers bought stuff or made people happy, they could give you a little token thing. And if you got 2 of them, you could take to this table, throw your die, and whatever number you got is whatever gift you received. When I bought the big skeleton guy, I made that guy happy, and he gave me one of the little token things and explained it to me. I wound up giving it to Pinkerton of Crashbox Customs. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever seen that the all-in is still available for sale.
Let's see.
That usually goes pretty fast, but I mean, if you look at her face, she is exceptionally well done.
Mm-hmm. Just good. Two of my freaking pliers.
I need to ask my paint guy if he bought one for fodder. Okay, that's 4 female arms.
I wonder when they'll end up doing a 3.0 female with a more articulation.
Yeah.
y'all steal my pliers?
Is fodder with
I did.
D's or T's? I mean, I can see them.
I was feeling low on iron and ate 'em right up. I mean, your needle nose pliers are sitting right there underneath that blue guy on your desk.
No, these are needle nose. I need the other ones. Them don't do good to open testers jars. Them do no good.
Hey, do you want to see the pliers I got for that? I got a pair of baby channel locks. Look at that. Ain't that cute?
I got a pair of them here somewhere too.
They work really good, except sometimes I can't grab the bottle tight enough.
Oh, I think I know what it is.
Another pair of pliers to grab the bottle with. Life's hard, man.
All right, we'll see how this goes.
Are you about to scan something?
I scanned ahead, but
Oh, you
grab
already
something
scanned
else to
it.
scan here. Yeah, I'm trying different sounds. See how it goes.
I used them for actual flyer stuff the other day.
Oh, no.
Fix a water leak.
Hurry. Black Friday is running out. You gotta do more than 5% if you want to get my Oh, I got a decanter for one of those liquors I was telling about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you'll never guess what's in it.
Liquor?
Well, no, I don't have it yet.
Skeleton?
It has a skull in it. And it's all glass, you know, so it looks like it's just floating in there. It's really neat looking. I'm going to see if I can't leave it out on the counter, but my wife probably won't let me. But she'll be gone here for a few days, and she'll just come back and it'll be on the counter. Oh. All right, huh? So is there anything that you're like interested in right now that's coming out?
Who, me?
Something that's upcoming?
I'm looking forward to the Keith's Fantasy Club the Power Master Optimus Prime base robot. Looks really good. Johnny Ray Hubbard, this isn't Dr. Manhattan, but it's very, very Manhattan-y colors. Good guess. It's actually going to be Skeletor. I got all of the armor bits here. They're basically the same color.
the big bad toy store put up some skeletons, some Egyptian skeletons and some knights, medieval skeletons. But they are not priced to move. I was looking at it and I was like, oh, these probably going to be like 50, 60, maybe $80 because they got like a throne or a sarcophagus and stuff. It's over $100. And I don't look, I don't know if you know this, but I'm a pretty big fan. And I collect a lot of skeletons, some that I probably shouldn't, but I just can't.
When did you start collecting skeletons? I didn't know that.
It's only really been like 3 years because before like 2022, there were no skeletons. You had to like pay $200 for like some import nonsense or some rickety KO SH figure arts that were 1/18 scale. We really didn't have any options until 2023, 2024. I've gotten more skeletons in the last 2 years than I have in my entire life previously. So I think 2025 is going to be like a very slow year for me. But I was looking at these skeletons and I don't know that they are worth the $50, much less the $110.
That should be all the blue I need to paint. Well, I gotta paint these pins, and that's not true. Very Dr. Manhattan, yeah.
Oh.
When Mattel did their Watchmen figures, when the subscription club figures, they should have made Dr. Manhattan glow in the dark. They got blue glow in the dark plastic, which would have been cool to have a glow in the dark Dr. Manhattan.
That is a Cyclops body?
Mm-hmm. I can see the original figure over in the over on the corner.
Oh, I guess now that you mention that, yeah, I can see it too. How are you feeling about it? Does it make you feel good, or you worried, or?
I think he's talking to you, Kenna.
Are you muted?
Yeah, I'm muted, maybe. Possible. Possible that I was muted.
You all excited and happy and it's like works good?
I don't know yet. It's hard to tell since this is. I think that they recommend hitting it with some scanning spray. It's like,
Is it like a matte spray or a gloss spray?
gives it a kind of like a light powder coat.
That's interesting.
Makes it easier to pick up stuff. This
Based on
figure's
the-
not ideal either because of a couple of reasons. It's dark and it's blue. And this uses blue light to scan it. So I'm actually surprised that
It sees it all.
yeah, I'm surprised it turned out as well as it did.
Are you able to like manipulate it, move it around?
Not until after it's done doing whatever it's doing.
No, I mean like grab its arm and move its arm, or
Oh, yeah, I mean, once I put it into the program, I can do that.
And it seems weird I'm painting a skull green. I'm actually going to dry brush yellow over top of it afterwards.
is yellow and blue made great way?
But this will be nice for getting a figure and then like making stuff to go over the top of them, like accessories and stuff, armor and whatnot. I think
How
that
long does it take to scan?
a couple minutes. I think for right out of the box without watching any instructions except for that 1 minute tutorial, I think that's I mean, if you look at the results there, I think that's pretty good.
Yep. Instructions. We don't need no stinking instructions.
I mean, for I'm not trying to recreate the figure. I just need enough and close enough so that
That
like
turned
when I
out,
go to do
dude, that
armor.
scan is nice.
Armor over the top of it. It's got a bunch of holes in it, so you couldn't use it for 3D.
Excuse me.
I can use it to build something over the top of it.
Right.
Sure.
That'd be great for that. That would have made that stuff you did for the over top the Caliban torso a lot better easier for you.
Yeah, and I would have been able to make it fit better and all that. So
Alpro says there's no auto hoe filling option for the scan.
I don't know. I mean, everything you've seen me do on here is fill holes. Curved.
They're gonna call it something like
Detect. Fill holes.
yeah, yeah.
Like it's right there.
Oh. I guess it's time to get back to work.
No.
No?
I don't want to go back to work till tomorrow.
Throw this jacket off to the side and just keep watching Kenan scan his figures.
Yep.
Learning the program is really what I'm doing. Sometimes you just gotta plunk around at things until you get it. Hey, that worked pretty well underneath the chin there. Let's see.
I have to do something to figure out a wire situation for this.
Starts to build up speed after it runs for a little bit. I think my thermal's old. Working on this older DC Direct Wonder Woman head. And it's like something that was always bothered me with it. It looks a lot like Lucy Lawless, but the jawline wasn't even. Like it was wider on its one side. That's why I was taking the Dremel and evening it out.
This will take a little bit of processing here.
Instead of doing like everybody else when they do the Power Princess, the Wonder Woman, I want to use a different head. Everybody just uses the Power Princess head. Yeah, literal plastic surgery. Shaving the jawline. Where did I stick her here?
Let's try to capture something that should capture a little bit better, shall we? Oof.
Yeah. Shall we play a game?
Let's try a light colored figure.
This is off a slot. This is off of a DC Direct Wonder Woman figure, like one of their artist signature lines. I always thought this head had like a Lucy Lawless look to it. I just reshaped it instead of just going like what everybody else does, using the Power Princess head, which is fantastic head sculpt. But I was wanting to do something a little different, go with a different head. I'll repaint it when I get rid of the match. I got two. Where is her skin tone? This one it? I think that one's it. Her skin tone mixed up already when I painted up this head for Gary. You get that to... the hair is actually from the Wonder Woman, that signature series, Wonder Woman 2. Super soft. So it won't interfere with the...
Bald! 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 Bald!
What?
Bald!
You alright?
Me?
The one that's going, ooh, oh.
You ever seen SpongeBob?
No.
You know, you watch an awful lot of anime to have a harsh opinion about the Spongy Bobby.
I didn't say I had a partial opinion. You asked if I watched it, and I said no.
I have a harsh opinion about SpongeBob.
Is it the pineapple under the sea, or...
He's kind of noisy. I think he's noisy. Oh boy.
The movie was pretty funny.
I never watched it. Is it just dark in my house? Why does it be dark in my house?
When it comes to modern American cartoons, I watched Phineas and Ferb, but I didn't watch SpongeBob.
What about you, Cannon? You got any figures that you're looking forward to?
No.
The silence speaks volumes.
No, I spent all my fun money on this 3D scanner.
So you telling me you're not gonna have any money for the entirety of 2026 just because you
Well, I also bought
We're skipping the whole year? You mean 2025?
in the process of purchasing a new fridge, a new stove, and cow, you know.
You said you're gonna buy a moo cow?
Half a cow.
Getting a cow butchered? You got the deep freeze space for it. That's the way to go. Is to go in a couple people and get you a whole cow butchered.
Yeah.
Oof. I saw a picture of a post of a sculpture of war.
Got Kratos or War?
War. Darksiders. And they said all he's got to do is cut in his articulation that he wants, but that's basically what he's going to look like.
Yeah, it was time to replace some stuff around the house because it was not good.
Gotta do the grown-up stuff.
Yeah.
Grown-up stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do a little bit of both?
I got the 3D scanner.
Like, I bought some snap ring pliers to fix something around the house, but I'm also going to use it for my sewing.
It's a little bit different. The 3D scanner was a little bit more expensive than some snap ring pliers.
Hey, there might be Snap-on, man.
And replacing the stove and the refrigerator was not inexpensive either. But there was a deal. You know, buy 5 appliances, get 1 free. That wasn't really what the deal was, but it was a discounted price for so many. But one of the heating elements in the stove wasn't working, and it wasn't a matter of simply replacing it. The kids had set it on fire a couple times, you know, because because
Could have.
they dump the stuff down into the burner and light it up.
Are we talking about a whole brand new oven, or are we just talking about replacing that?
No, I got a whole new oven.
I dropped a glass out of the cabinet, and it landed on what I thought was the cabinet, but it actually landed on our stovetop. And I heard the glass break, and I was like, dang, man. And I picked it up and looked at it, and it wasn't broke. I was like, that's
your
weird.
stovetop?
Yep.
Oh, it sucks.
It
Yeah, so...
It just had like a little crack in it, no big deal. And then my wife was cooking on it one day on a cast iron skillet, and it had a bunch of oil in it.
Oh, no.
And it did something, and she like moved it, and all that oil sloshed out of the cast iron on top of the stovetop, and it all went down into that crack.
Lit it up, huh?
That burner didn't work no more after that.
Yeah. This one's got to be like, it's over 16 years old, so. Same with the fridge. The fridge is probably 20 years old. So it was time. And it was, if it didn't close right anymore, so if you weren't real conscientious about closing the fridge, everything would defrost and you'd have a puddle on your floor. And just no fun.
I bought her a new stove, and then as a special gift, I also bought her a brand new microwave because ours was pretty old.
Yeah.
We need a new refrigerator. They bought for this house. They bought a smaller fridge. They had to get one like special to fit in the little area that it's fit in. And that's terrible because I would like to have a full-size refrigerator. But we'd have to cut those cabinets out to do it. And that cabinet's currently where I have all that stuff I was talking about earlier.
Now, supposedly there's ways to make multiple scans and then fuse all those scans together. I'll have to figure out how to do that.
I bet it's time consuming.
Less time than to model it.
This is true.
Excitingly.
They didn't paint the eyes evenly, and so I'm trying to keep from having to repaint the eyes, but I may end up having to repaint the eyes.
Thought you liked painting eyes.
I don't mind painting eyes, but if I don't have to, I don't want to.
It sounds like some I like painting talk.
That's a little better. A little more even. When you faces don't have eyebrows, they look weird.
Yes, is accurate.
Oh, this is fun. Woo.
F Pro says sculpting is fun, articulation is the hard part. Dark crimson. Burnt red. It's fun.
Ow, ow, ow. As I sit here doing this, I'm reminded of the guy saying that sewing bodysuits and everything is just a easy out so that you don't have to paint the figure.
Yeah. You don't know what he's talking about.
I'm like, I don't know. It's easy to sew, but it's kind of complicated to get it right. Well, it could just be me doing everything the hard way. You see that Robbie Reyes jacket I posted on my stories?
I did.
I think he's doing something very different than me because all of his stuff looks super precise. I don't see any wiggle room for like error. I'm thinking maybe he's using a embroidery machine or something.
Mm.
Be right back.
He said BRB?
Yes, he did.
Hope he's going to get me some coffee. I bet he's not, though.
You should remind him of that when he comes back.
He's been awful stingy with that coffee stuff.
You don't want to share with us. Of course, I don't
Not
like coffee.
even a little bit.
I don't drink coffee, so he'd have to share with you, but coffee's nasty.
Well, it looks nice. Although it doesn't have a wire in it. But to get the pleather to lay down, I can't put a wire. I can't put it has to be too tight, you know. It can't occupy the same space. Mass can't occupy the same space.
Why?
All right, I'm back.
It just won't let it.
So I think maybe, I don't know. I cleaned those up real nice.
What?
So that cleaned those up real nice.
Oh.
Make some nice boots to go on there. Some knee guards, all sorts of stuff.
God dang it.
What's wrong?
So I don't have any armholes.
Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah, put a liner in it. So I was trying to measure out the armholes. They kind of are set back from it, so it's kind of hard to judge it. So I stuck this little thing in there and poked the holes in the liner. And the holes are in like wildly different, weird places.
Oh, no.
So it's not the best. We'll just cut holes in it until we get there. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right?
You could accidentally split an atom into fabric with your scissors and cause a localized nuclear detonation, which doubles the county. Very unlikely, but that seems pretty bad.
Yeah, pretty unlikely.
So probably the worst that could happen is that it just mess it up and have to start again. Which, when, put in perspective with the other possibility, however unlikely, is much more desirable and much less catastrophic.
Kind of want to get it on him so I can see what it looks like. Get it on.
Let's get it on.
What are you complaining about? Just go.
It's your home. Go into your home.
The holes are too small. I have ways of making you talk. Trying to be careful not to cut the pleather. That would be atomic.
Then something would blow up and level the county.
Yeah. That's how bad it hurt my feelings anyway. Just get on it. How about that? All right, so it needs to go this way. Huh. That's unfortunate. All right, don't cut the pleather now. We've already. All right. Come on now, get in here. So the liner's still holding it somewhere. Not letting it go. Let's sit right.
Okay.
Give me my precision scissors. There might be something wrong with the pattern. We won't say that too loudly. The tailoring gnomes may hear me.
Good.
All right.
I have a feeling alignment will just be easier in Blender.
You've been feeling like it would be easier in Blender?
Doing the alignment part.
I'm gonna have to nail down this liner. So that it doesn't ride up. Gonna have to figure out how to get a wire involved. So, any big plans for the coming week?
Work.
I gotta do that 2 times this week.
That looks much better. And it'll be the fun part's going to reproduce what I'm doing on one side of the face on the other.
So there is a problem with the pattern. And I believe it's this piece right here. Mm-mm-mm.
Sure, what I got.
All right, let's.
One side of the face is done. The other side is not.
Oh, it's looking pretty good.
There it is. Focused.
Yeah. So it needs to come down this much. Need just a small piece of tape. We can be on our way.
Really happy how that side looks. Fun part is reproducing what I did on one side and I get to match the other side.
That's always the hard part.
Part that makes me give up.
Just put my hand in super glue.
I'm just gonna need another sheet of paper. Oh, my knee.
I think I'm gonna.
Alright, guys.
Try to fuse this once. I said I think I'm gonna try to fuse this once, and then I'm gonna call it a night.
I was going to say it's past 2 hours, so it's time for us to call a night. And everybody in the chat, thank you for coming out, hanging out with us tonight. It's always a pleasure. Mr. Cannon, Mr. Don, or Dan,
Yeah.
we'll start calling you now.
Dan Fielding.
Dan Billy. But, always a pleasure, my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, enjoy.
Sorry I wasn't doing anything too exciting, just learning new equipment.
That's all right.
Exciting, well, interesting. I kept catching myself watching you.
It'll be cool once I get it figured out.
Yep. And do we want to do we did a show on Wednesday. Do we want to do one on this Thursday? It's up to you guys.
I don't think I got anything going on.
Yeah. I don't. That's when my wife leaves. She leaves Thursday morning with me. I'm not sure what I'll have planned. I'll let you know.
Alrighty. Well, anyway, everybody have a good night, and we'll catch y'all next time. Later.
Later.
Night.